They say the third time's the charm, and for Joe Biden, it appears it was. After failed attempts in 1988 and 2008, Joe Biden is on his way to become the next president of the United States. Biden's path to the top job in the White House has been a long one. Dubbed Amtrak Joe for the train he took to work every day, Biden began his career as a U.S. Senator. He spent 36 years in the Senate and was known for his efforts to reach across the aisle. Supporters praised him for legislation aimed at ending violence against women. Others criticized him for sponsoring a crime bill that sent more Black Americans to jail. Then there were his 2 terms as vice president under Barack Obama. Together they worked to bring America back from a recession and orchestrated a landmark health care bill. Over the years, they also became close friends.
Talk about our bromance.
That culminated in Obama surprising Biden with the Presidential Medal of Freedom before leaving the White House. But their friendship has continued. The former president joined Biden in the final stages of his own White House campaign.
My friend, the next president of the United States of America, Joe Biden!
His public life has seen success and trials. He lost his first wife and daughter in a car accident in 1972. And then his son Beau died of brain cancer 5 years ago. But now begins a new chapter in the life of Joe Biden. At the age of 77, he will become the oldest American president. His running mate, Senator Kamala Harris, will be the first woman U.S. vice president. And they'll be serving a country that's in need of healing. Over the past 4 years, the Trump White House has inspired both admiration and protest. Now Biden and Harris will be tasked with uniting a fiercely partisan America.
Standing by, François, it's great to have you with us. Trump already coming out with that statement. We'd heard only moments ago that he was actually on a golf course, saying Biden is rushing to, quote, falsely pose as the U.S. election winner. We're not surprised, are we?
Yeah, well, Trump may be saying that Biden is rushing, but what I can tell you about here in Washington, D.C., a city that's predominantly Democrat, we're about 10 blocks away from the White House, and I don't know if you can hear it at regular intervals now. We're getting cars honking, people converging towards what's been renamed Black Lives Matter Plaza, where we'll be headed in just a few minutes. The celebrations have begun in earnest. This is a nation that's been holding its breath since Tuesday. The uncertainty having everyone on edge in the midst of a COVID pandemic. The networks and the Associated Press as calling this election was less than 30 minutes ago, and now we've had this outpouring. I don't know if you let's see if you can hear it behind me. The few of the steady stream of cars, and they're all going. They're heading that way towards the White House, which is about 10 blocks away from here. There's a mood of celebration now in Washington, D.C. Remember, this is the first time since 1992 where we've seen a sitting president unseated in his bid for re-election. Never has there been a more polarized U.S. election than this one in recent memory. And at this point in time, it is the Democrats who are celebrating. It's been a roller coaster ride ever since the polls closed. When we awoke Wednesday morning, there was the sense that had Trump done it again like in 2016, he was ahead in a lot of those key swing states. He was ahead in Pennsylvania. He was ahead in Georgia. He was ahead in some of the others. The trend has now reversed as the early voters, the mail-in voters, have been the ones who've pulled predominantly for the Democrats, and that margin continuing to grow. It was Pennsylvania where Joe Biden's extended his lead to 34,000 votes with the latest batch out of Philadelphia that's triggered the analysts to make the call. Joe Biden is the president-elect of the United States.